Ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you that it is by the mercy of God that we thrive and excel. You are in ministry here, you are in business. I want you to know that you must perpetually walk in the consciousness that all we are and all that we have is by and large a product of God's mercy. Hallelujah. I told you about a gentleman years ago. This guy fasted, that's the longest I've seen that I know. He fasted for 400 days, 6 to 6. 400 days. I wrapped up the last day with him. And after that guy wrapped it up, he started suffering. And now you are wondering, I'm looking at my life and say, if it is by the investment of spiritual things, some of us should not be where we are. But Lord, for your mercy. You see, the awareness of God, the administration of God's mercy is what brings thanksgiving, genuine thanksgiving. Where would I be if you left me now? Where would I be if you left me now? Where would I be if you left me now? Where would I be if you left me now? There are many of us, based on the kind of training you gave your children should almost be, respectfully speaking, they should not attain onto the level they now have. But the mercy of God caused that when your children left you, God brought prophets and apostles to cover them. They served as midwives, so that the adults you now have are not the children. The trajectory of your training should not produce those kind of champions. But the mercy of God, the mercy of God. Some of you, you saw idols eat up your family members, and it's not like you were more spiritual. One of the ones that died was even a pastor while you were an unbeliever, but God meandered you through a crusade, and here you are today standing. Where would I be if you left me now? Where would I be if you left me now? Mephibosheth, when you get to the palace, do not forget that you were that crippled young man at Lodebar. It took the mercy of God for David to bring you. So do not laugh at Ziba. Ziba had 15 sons and not one of them was favored. They were made to walk and serve Mephibosheth. He was a product of a wrong midwife. A midwife made a mistake at his birth and crippled him. He would have remained like that, but God showed him mercy. Mephibosheth, when they bring you to the palace, I know you can act pious, but when you stay a few weeks in the palace, do not allow the memory of where you came from to be so eroded that you lose touch. That was the mistake of Vashti. She forgot that the only reason why she was queen was that she married a king, not because she was a warrior over 127 provinces. She only married a great man. That's what made her a great woman. And she now created a camp and an empire for herself outside of the influence of the king, and she lost her place. Esther was about to make the same mistake when Mordecai said, don't make that mistake. Haman is about to annihilate the Jews, and don't you sit there and act, you were a village girl in Shushan. Don't forget the purpose for your attaining that glory. Hear me, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when doors open, be ever conscious of the mercy of God. Do not allow the beauty of the palace to make you look down on others and forget that it was mercy that took you there. Man of God, do not celebrate your ministry and go around sarcastic and being sarcastic and insult people. Shame on this one, small church. Oh, you have forgotten that it takes many years for a building to rise, but in minutes that building can crumble. Listen carefully. You have now become a multi-millionaire. You have now become a billionaire. And you look at everybody and they are like pieces of rag. I'm reminding you that if you want to experience deliverance, you must know how to call for mercy and live in the atmosphere of mercy. My life today is a product of God's mercy. Look at me, this is all of me. There are some things that cannot be done by men except God assist a man. Nicodemus came to Jesus in John 3 by night and said, Rabbi, we know that thou art a man sent from God. He said, for no man can do these things except God be with him. There are some results men cannot produce, ladies and gentlemen. And in the presence of this plenty, the tendency is that we want to savor the glory and make it look as though it came as a product of our intelligence. For as long as I am breathing, I will let the world know. It is true that he has helped us to pay our price in various places. But I tell you, it will be foolish of me to stand here and beat my chest to tell you everything you see is a reflection of intelligence. No. I'm the one. You have shown mercy. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. I'm the one, say, I'm the one. You have shown mercy. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. Sing, I'm the one, say, I'm the one. You have shown mercy. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. Listen, years ago I went somewhere and I went to preach for a man of God, and when I was done preaching, I was headed to his office and I saw a gentleman who was walking as part of the protocol. He looked at me and I looked at him and I was in shock. Many years ago on campus, that guy used to be a very strong person, very vibrant and powerful. If you saw that gentleman, you would think he would explode in a global ministry within 2 years. And here was this, my dear brother, didn't seem like the best of states, seemed like someone who had been beaten by life and frustrated. I was almost tempted to say, what happened? Then I remembered. Man, these guys were vibrant. When I say, you know what it means? Campus vibrancy is with the infancy of spiritual work. So you put your energy to it. You look beyond me, oh. And poured your love. You look beyond me, oh. You look beyond me, oh. Sing, I'm the one, say, I'm the one. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. You have shown me mercy. Hear me. Thank God for these great people that God has blessed me with. But I remember the crowd that was in Jesus's ministry. They were the same people who said, crucify him. So the larger they are, the more the voices that can say crucify you. You will need to cry for mercy. Cry for mercy and say, Lord, not by our righteousness, but it is by your grace. The deliverance power of God comes in response to a cry for mercy. Apostle, right now I do not even know. I am a man of God, but my family members have not eaten. Things have gone haywire in my life. What you need is a cry for mercy. You can cry the mercy of God to come and become a bailout system in your life. I can tell you this.
Welcome to the commentary section, Transform Believers. I'm so glad, to be joining you today. I want to announce that God blessed me with a baby within the weekend, and I'm so grateful to God for that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing this, video. When I saw it, I said, oh, this is good to share with you all. It's about the mercy of God. When you want to experience deliverance in your life, you need to key into the mercy of God, because mercy makes the difference. One of the keys to be delivered from evil is to key into the mercy of God. A lot of people feel that people get things in their life because they deserved it. That's not totally true. Most times, one of the reasons why we see or get the things we get in our life is because God has shown us mercy. And if you know how to tap into the mercy of God, a lot of things will work for you. Mercy is not just unmerited too. Sometimes one of the ways to get mercy to work for you is by showing mercy to others. And when you start showing mercy to others, God's mercy sometimes is extended to you, because blessed are they that show mercy, because God will be merciful unto them. They shall receive it. You reap it. It's like a seed. And so when you want God to deliver you in the days of trouble, remember to show mercy, compassion to others. The woman Dorcas in the Bible died, and on the day of her dying, people came and showed the apostles, look at what this woman has done for us. When she was alive, she had clothing, sewed clothing for people, fed people, and that alone was the reason strong enough for her to come back to life. You can never underestimate mercy. And so today I want you to contend, cry out for mercy, and if God shows you mercy, definitely deliverance has come. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is DaveGodman once again, and I bring you commentaries on sermon preached by God's servant Apostle Joshua Selman on this channel. See you when I post another video. Bye.